Hello, my posse. Hello, all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for coming to my living room today. I so appreciate you coming by and talking with me today. Today, we're going to talk about skincare. Yes, and my routine and what I think about skincare and how I got this skin at 79 years old. So you don't want to miss this. Hold on. First of all, let me say thank you so much. I did a short. I talked about my medical condition, my leg. Today I'm filming. It's Tuesday. What's the date? I don't even know. I've been in bed and laying on my back for so long. I don't even know what day it is. But I have not heard back on my MRI yet, so I have no diagnosis for you. I know that it still hurts. They're leaning towards a bone spur on my hip, which is causing the pain, severe pain down my leg, but I don't have any pain in my hip. My pain is totally in my thigh and my knee. And again, I have no idea how I got it. So there's that. So thank you for all your comments and your well wishes and your prayers. And thank you so much. I didn't answer them all. I didn't answer them, but I gave you a heart because I'm a couch potato, that's all. If I had Oreos, I'd be a fat couch potato. So then there's that. So thank you so much for your concern. Thank you so much for hanging around and waiting for me, and try to get back on the groove in hopes that I don't backslide with this again. So thanks. Thank you so much for that. So I wanted to get that out of the way first because that's important. And thank you to all my new subscribers who have come over to my channel. I so appreciate it. You know, I have to say, introduce myself. My name is Barbara. Some call me Babs. Some call me Nurse Babs. Some call me Sheriff Babs. I've been nicknamed a lot of things. I'll answer to anything. But anyway, I am 79 years old. Yesterday I was 40. I know I was, but I don't know what happened overnight. I became 79. And on my next birthday in February, I will be 80. And I don't know where the time went. I really don't. But I'm blessed. I am blessed to be 80. And I embrace every day with trying to have a positive attitude and taking care of myself. And I do take care of myself, and I always have taken care of myself. And my skin has been such a priority on the inside and the outside for me. I've always maintained a good healthy eating habits and try to maintain a good healthy lifestyle, but I've taken care of my skin for so long, I can't even tell you. So today I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to get into products and stuff like that, maybe another video. I'm not going to say I use this, I use that, but I'm going to tell you how important each one is and what I do. I have only added, since our last chat about my skincare, 3 new processes to my skin, and I will tell you about them soon. So thank you for coming by and watching this 79-year-old and how I got this youthful skin, actually from my heads to my toes. So let's get into this right now. So bam, let's go. So yeah, let's get over the part first that's most important. It's hydration. You know, hydrating your skin is like totally so important. I can't even tell you how important it is to hydrate your skin, not only on the outside but the inside. To drink a lot of water. Anyway, yeah, I won't dwell on hydration because I'm just giving you what I do. But it's so important to hydrate. It's so important to drink water. You know, I started out with my water, and when I was in Weight Watchers a long time ago, I had these great big jugs, you know, the ones that are marked 64, 32 ounces, you know, and I'd fill them up and I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to drink it, you know. I'd take a couple of sips and it would be like afternoon, and I go, is that sucker gone yet? It's only like 2 ounces gone in the whole thing. It's like intimidating to me to have that big of a jug to drink all day. It's just intimidating to me. So I've learned through the years that I have to get my water in. I have to. And it helps your skin, you know, all over your skin. I'm talking, you know, all over. And it's important to get your water in. So I tell you, I have these little crystal glasses. You can use any kind of glass you want, but these are so beautiful. I have one in the kitchen sink, one in each bathroom. And every time I go into the bathroom, and you know how many times a day we go to the bathroom, girls, these days, come on. I take this up, this is 4 ounces, and I drink one. I don't really know if I count the ounces. I would probably think maybe I drink maybe 24 ounces a day. That's maybe all I can take in. And, you know, I stop drinking like about 6, 7 o'clock at night, because otherwise I just put my mattress in the bathroom floor, because that's where I'll be all night. So, you know, you gotta advocate for your own body. You know, with the young girls, 64 ounces of water a day, girls. You can't do that when you're older. There's no way. I mean, you would live in the bathroom. Come on, let's face it. So, but these pretty little glasses, you could every time you go in there, you just fill this up 4 ounces and you drink it. So you figure you go to the bathroom, go to the kitchen sink, maybe 10, 12 times a day, you're gonna fill up on 4 ounces of water. That's how I get my water in, and that's important. And the other thing is hydrating your outside of your body, showering every day, cleansing yourself every day, hydrating your skin every day with water, scrubbing, exfoliating your skin every day, which we'll talk about exfoliating in a minute. But watering your whole body and is so important to the vibrance of your skin. So that's out of the way. That's, you know, nobody wants to talk about water because we go, oh, water. But yeah, that's it. Second thing is your diet. You know, we go, oh gosh, here's the diet thing again. But seriously, wait, my camera's off, I think. Hold on. Sorry. But diet is just, you know, it's something that I've done, I think, my whole life. I really have. Not that it's too late for you to start now, because garbage in is garbage out. And garbage in puts on weight, cholesterol, triglycerides go high, things that you put in your body that are unhealthy for you. And especially when you're older, you know, you really gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention to your body. You know, I wrote that diet book a while ago now, but I wrote that diet book because I was advocating for my own body, like things that I was putting in my mouth, that I was eating, that I've eaten for years. All of a sudden, I thought, I am so nauseous after I eat breakfast. What is with this? But, you know, like bacon and eggs and hash browns and things like that you mix as you get older, they don't digest the same. So you've got to pay attention to your body. So yeah, advocating for yourself and how your body feels is important. It's important for your skin. It's important for everything. Because sometimes the things that you eat don't agree with you as much as they did when you were younger. You know, you could eat stuff that you wanted to that you shouldn't have, really, because it will catch up to you. But when you're older, you have to kind of settle back a little bit. You don't want to fill up your plate too much, and you want to eat more healthy foods, more, you know, the whole vegetables and fruit stuff. I mean, I don't like vegetables and I don't like fruit, but I managed to, I do a smoothie. I count that as my fruit because, you know, it's mixed with other things. But you gotta pay attention to that stuff when you're eating. I have found out through the years, even with my dieting, that milk and dairy products bother me. They bloat me. And every time I ate a yogurt, I felt like I was like 2 months pregnant. And I thought, what is this bloating? But I have to drink things and eat my yogurt that's lactose free now. I don't get the bloating. I don't get the nauseousness. I've done that through the years and listened to my body and said, wait a minute. And then when the lactose free stuff came out, I was in seventh heaven. So dieting is very important. You know, greasy foods. I've never been a cooker. I think I've been like a Weight Watcher person and diet conscious person my whole life. Not so much like, I mean, I guess thinning, because I was bullied when I was a kid because I was a chubette. And so it was the whole bullying thing back in my day too. You know, kids were just as bad. You know, we just didn't have, you know, the media to tell us how bad they were. But, you know, I was bullied. So I think I carried that through my adult life and learned to eat healthier. I don't fry foods. If I want fried chicken, I bake fried chicken. So, I mean, you learn to adjust to things that make you feel better. If you get up from the table and you're stuffed, you've really eaten way too much. You know, when you're full, you stop. But make sure that you have the right food and the right nutrients, because that's what you put inside is what is going to show on the outside. So hydration and diet is over. So now let's get on. So I think the most important thing for me all of my life has been to cleanse my face, to keep my face clean. I am a big proponent of bathing every day, showering every day, washing, different parts of your body require different cleaning processes, I mean, you have underarms, you have other areas that need special attention. And, your face, of course, is the thing that everybody sees. But, my whole body is cleansed, and I maintain my hydration. I maintain my cleansing all over my body. It isn't just my face, because I think that's what you see. I feel good all over because I cleanse my skin all over. Find a cleanser that's really good, that takes off all your makeup if you wear makeup. I do, and I always will. But find something that'll take off, your eye makeup, your whatever, and wash your face really, really, really well. And my process is I cleanse my face. I take all my makeup off, in the morning or at night. I have been much, much better with cleansing my face at night because I love my products and I love putting them on my face at night. But I have cleansed my face every morning or whatever, and I make sure that it's clean first. Then I exfoliate. I do not, like some say, exfoliate over top of dirty skin. That is not what I do. I mean, I have to have a clean face to exfoliate. I don't scrub my face maybe super, super sonically clean, but I make sure that my makeup is off before I exfoliate. And that's just something that I do. So I cleanse really good. I exfoliate. I rinse the exfoliator off with a washcloth. I make sure that it's all cleaned off. And then I take which is kind of like new for me the last couple of months. I take an ice cold, I put a warm cloth on my face first, really warm, after I'm done, and I pat dry it. And then I take an ice cold wash rag. Maybe I'll put some ice cubes in the wash rag, and then I'll take them off, and I put that ice cold washcloth over my face. Or you can take an ice cube and put that all over your face before you put on your moisturizers in your next step. It's just a step that I've learned to do, and the ice cubes shrink the pores, tightens your skin like you can't believe. So that is a new step for me with the ice, and I absolutely think that it has tightened and really helped my skin. So cleansing, exfoliating, girls, is the key. Now exfoliating, I do a hard exfoliate. I say hard, but I do a heavier exfoliate maybe 3 times a week. Every day I take a little bit of and I'm not going to mention products. I said this wasn't a sales pitch here or anything, but I like the Ella Freda Scrub because it's really super mild, and you can just get that oils off your face and some of the dead skin cells. So I do that practically every day, but 3 times a week I do the heavier exfoliants. Done it for years, girls, years. And my whole body. I do my whole body probably at least once a week. I exfoliate, and I've said it before, I have a cheaper exfoliate. You can't use the same thing on your face as you do your body because you'll go broke. So I do exfoliate all over my body, and then I get in the shower. And so that is very important. I have done that for years with my skin, but it's not too late for you to start now. You'll notice a big difference if you do that. And then of course, after your exfoliation, and then you cleanse again, and then you ice it down and you pat it dry. And then, you get out of the shower and you always moisturize your whole body. You make sure that you do your elbows. Make sure you do those crusty knees. I've talked about those crusty knees and those crusty elbows. Gosh, nothing worse than being all cleaned up, girls, and going to the grocery store and having your arm hang and having this ashy, old, dirty elbow. I see so many women that go into the store, Kroger's and Walmart's, because that's my big shopping spree, but their elbows are so crusty. It's ridiculous. I want to go, excuse me, have you heard of St. Ives? But yeah, take care of your elbows and your knees, and of course your feet. So like once a week, I really exfoliate my whole body, and then I get in the shower, and then I I moisturize my whole body. I've talked about the CeraVe Pump Moisturizer. I use it all over my body while I'm still damp in the shower. I just find that that works out better for me while your skin is still damp and it's not totally dry. And then you can just kind of pat it when you're done. But you have other parts of your body that require special attention, not only your face. So that is important for your whole body to feel and look and glow, and that's important. So in talking about glowing too comes from the inside, and I know that in order to have good skin and in order to feel good and to have that glow that we have or that we want, you have to get good sleep. It's really hard. I mean, I know it's hard sometimes when you're older. Oh my gosh, you go to bed at night and you wake up, and why do we have to think about what Aunt Matilda did to us 10 years ago? Why does that have to come at 3 o'clock in the morning, and then you can't call her? She's in another state or something, and you can't, it's like gone. But if something, maybe not that, but something just triggers you at 3 o'clock in the morning, and then you can't sleep. You have to kind of decompress yourself at night. And of course, I've said it before, don't watch the news or TV, because that'll just stimulate you. You've got to try to get that at least, I mean, they say 8 hours. Come on. Maybe when you're a kid, I don't know. I mean, I guess there's nights that I've gotten 8 hours, but if I get 6 really good hours, I think I get probably 6 or 7 good hours of sleep at night. And I think that your body heals. And I think that's more so why I wash my face more now than I ever have in my life, because I think I'm healing at night. And especially now, since I'm laying on my back all the time with my bad leg, I've noticed that, my skin is even better, and I don't have puffiness because I'm not, flattening myself on the sides. So, but I'm getting good night's sleep. And I think to de-stress yourself somehow. I mean, if you're stressed in the day, take a walk outside if you can, or lay on your couch, put some headphones on, listen to some good gospel music even, or something. Just something that'll decompress and soothe you, because it helps your insides. It helps, anything that's going on the inside, because, when stress can do a lot of damage to your organs inside and outside. So you got to learn to just take it down a notch. And that's hard. That's been hard for me. You know what a bad year I've had, losing my son and all the things that are going on around that. Even now, it's hard to decompress, but you have to save your own self inside and outside. And by doing that, I think you're glowing inside a little bit, and it'll show on the outside. Now, your moisturizers, is one thing on your face. Now, I know here's my thing. I love hyaluronic acid. I mean, that's just my go-to thing. Hyaluronic acid and me we're buds. And I cleanse my face, and I'll do the ice bath, and then I'll put the hyaluronic acid on my face first. I let that dry really, really good. Now, if I'm doing it at night, when I wash my face at night, I'm doing it at night, I won't do the ice at night. I will do the steamer. That is my new thing the last month that I have added to my skin, and I totally can see a difference in my skin. I will cleanse my face. I will time my steamer for 2 minutes. While my face is still in the bathroom, steamed warm, I'll take my hyaluronic acid, do 2 pumps, and do it all over my neck and chest area as much as I can, all over my face. And then I will let that dry, or I don't really pat it. I just let it dry by itself. I let the hyaluronic acid do its magic. It plumps, it firms, it's like water to your face, like you drink in. It's the way it is to your face. Hyaluronic acid is just the greatest invention since the napkin. Have I said that before? So that is my procedure, like at night. I do that at night. And then I add, my retinol cream at night, probably 3 times a week. I don't do that every night. It's too harsh for my skin. And again, you have to know what's harsh for your skin. I have tried I'm not knocking that, don't get me wrong, but I have tried natural products on my face and my face blew up, my eyes blew up. I won't mention any products, I won't cut any products, but sometimes natural is not the best. And I mean, there's a lot of things now on the market that are cruelty-free, that are organic, and that's a good thing. I'm not saying that, but you know, these preaching of this natural thing, sometimes it's a matter of just changing brands. Maybe not specifically that natural product, but it's a matter of changing brands. Only you know. I know. I advocate for myself. I know what agrees with my skin, what does not agree with my skin. And once I find that keynote that I know my skin is adjusting to, I will stick to it like a husband. I mean, it's like no changing for me. And I think, you know, you'll know your skin. You wake up in the morning, you wash your face, okay? You cleanse it, you pat it dry. You go in the mirror and take your hand like this and pull your skin up. See where your dry spot, oh, I'm so cute and rosy and it matches my top. But you see where your dry lines are. Just while your face, before you put anything on. Then go to your favorite moisturizer, then put your favorite moisturizer on. Let it set, let it do its magic, and then go back to the mirror and look and see. If those fine lines are minimized to you, then you know you found the right moisturizer for your face. If not, then it's time to maybe switch brands. You know, there's many on the market. So, you know, you can't go by what other people preach to you. And there's a lot of preachers on here that their products are good. Maybe, and maybe they are. They may not be good for you. Just like a lot of things. Things are good for other people, they're not good for you. Same with medication. You hear people go, oh my God, that medication has been a godsend to me. And then you hear other people like myself going, oh my God, I swelled up like a balloon and I had to call EMS. That's true. So not everything is good for everybody. And that is so true with skin products. And the only way you can tell what works is give yourself a little test and see. If that product is making you soft, and making your wrinkles less defined, then that's a good product for you and your skin. Don't let anybody else try to tell you anything different. That's the product for you. So then, of course, you have your vitamin C. Now, vitamin C, you know, at the beginning of my YouTube journey, I thought, vitamin C, I ain't got time for these, you know, all these things fighting in my skin, like, oh, use me, no, use me, I'm good, no, I'm good. You know, I'm like, vitamin C doesn't do anything, but I'm telling you, I have gotten to love vitamin C. And I think, I'm not going to mention my product, but you know what product I use. I started using that vitamin C and I have noticed such a brightening significance in my skin. I mean, it is amazing. And vitamin C goes on after my hyaluronic acid. And I let that soak into my skin and just soak it all in. And when I think I found the real true factor of vitamin C is when I had COVID in 2020 and I was in bed and I was like gray. I swear to God, I was so sick. But I would put that vitamin C on my face and my face would just brighten up. All my discolorations would like, I mean, I didn't look like $1 million, but I looked like maybe 500,000. So, I mean, that's when I went, wow, this vitamin C is really cracked up to be what it's supposed to be, I guess. So vitamin C to me brightens, it kind of like fades age spots. I don't have age spots. And of course, the other most important thing, which I should have done first, is stay out of the sun. The ultraviolet rays from the sun will just destroy your skin. So we'll move away from C a minute, and just because C reminded me of orange and sun, and I forgot to say it at the beginning, but staying out of the sun is just something that is just so important. I'm going to tell you why too. I have never been a sun worshiper, ever. I don't garden. I don't like gardening. I don't mow the lawn. I'm not outside. I mean, I've been outside in periods with my husband if we painted the deck, or I've power washed the house down because I love power washing. Don't ask me why I love it. But you know, that kind of stuff. But to lay and bask in the sun my whole life, I have never done that. never. And I am a girl that never used sunscreen either. So then there's that, which is like a bad no-no, I know. And I'm not recommending that to you by any means, because sunscreen by any video that you watch is the number one thing that you should put on your face first. I would never knock that. For me personally, I never fit that into my routine. That's just me. I maybe I'm fortunate, but I still don't put a sunscreen on my face. I use products that have sunscreen in them, and like I say, don't go out in the sun. I mean, I'm not out there for long periods of time. If I go to my grandson's football games or something and the sun's out, I bring an umbrella. But I try to maintain myself away from the sunshine. I love sun. It, you know, puts you in a good mood, but I don't lay in it. And I never have in my whole life. And here's why, which is really going to be crazy to you. I just didn't get in the sun because I didn't like the way I tanned. Now that's like really kind of crazy, right? But every time I would go out, or we would be young and we'd be at the beach and I'd lay down, my skin, when it tanned, it was like yellow. And I got this dark yellow color. Like even the clothes that I had in my closet looked like, they looked awful on me. So it changed my whole look, I don't have a really pretty complexion to tan. I never got red. I never got that golden, you know, sun parlor, sun tan place, beautiful tan. I got this yellow, god-awful tan. And for that reason was one of the reasons I stayed out of the sun. So I guess that was good because I have no age spots. I don't even have any age spots on my hands. I don't have any on my face. I don't have any on my neck. So I think that's a big thing to do. And, you know, there's talk about you can wear a hat outside. I look awful in a hat, girls. I'd rather stay indoors and wave to everybody. Hi, you having a good time out there? All right, like your hat? Yeah. Yeah, no. I know I'm going against a lot of things here. But yeah, I don't go outside with some big brim hat on, and you should. I'm not saying, this is about me. This is not about you. You might sit there and go, she's crazy. I would never get rid of my big brim hat. That's fine. You know, if you're Hollywood type and you look sexy in a big hat and it gives you that good look, plus you're helping yourself in the sun, but your sun's still beating in on you. So I don't know. I mean, I guess it helps some, but you know, you could put a mask on and, you know, glasses and you'd probably be the same, just the same. I don't, that's me. Don't take that to heart and don't write me any comments, but that's me. I've never worn a hat outside. But staying out of the sun has helped me tremendously. So that's out of the way. So back to, you know, yes, you know, your moisturizer. Now the moisturizer goes on after my vitamin C. I moisturize my face, not with the same product necessarily that I put on my body. I have my special moisturizer for my face and my neck. We've talked about that great neck cream that I did in my one video. Oh my goodness gracious, girls. Let me move up close because I know I don't have a filter or anything either. So, but I mean, I have been doing my neck and my face. It's been amazing. So, and that's relatively new when I found that product and I did the review on it. But I moisturize really good. And don't forget the lymphatic massage drainage. I do that every day. And I have for a long time. Not just since YouTube, but doing this every day, taking my knuckles and going up my jawline and running and doing the lymphatic drainage and doing, it like makes my day. I have like a spa day. You know, it's just like I can't afford to go to the spa, but I have my own spa day. And it's like, I love it. I take my time with my moisturizer. I'm just rubbing it in all over and I'm doing my lymphatic drainage. I love it. I love it. And so I do that lymphatic drainage, and I'll try to remember to link that video in my description box that I do, how I do my lymphatic drainage. I do that every day. When I put my moisturizer on, you bet your sweet bippy, I'm sitting in my front of my vanity and I'm going, yeah, I love it. So I do that lymphatic drainage all the way down every day, not just like, well, today I won't do it today. Every day I do that. So that is an important factor for me. So the moisturizer goes on last. And of course I do my foundation. That's another video. We're talking about skin and canvas today, but I do I do use my foundation. I love my foundation. I mean, what is the point of having a beautiful skin if you have discolorations? You know, people say, you've earned those wrinkles. You've earned that discoloration. No, you know, I maybe earned some money to buy a house or a car. You know, I've earned money to put food on the table. I don't want to earn these wrinkles and these age spots. I'm sorry. It's just me. Nothing personal, girls. But I want to cover. I mean, I have a beautiful skin for 79, but I have discolorations. You've seen me without makeup on. I am not creamed out like this. I think that foundation, if you have a good canvas, if you don't have a good canvas, forget the foundation, because you're going to look like, you know, like some prune. But if you have a good canvas and you put a smooth layer of foundation, I'm telling you, you'll look 20 years younger. I don't care what anybody says. It's not poison. I've read up on the synthetics of foundation. It is not poison to your skin. There's more synthetic stuff in clothes and toilet paper that goes in your skin than there is in makeup. Do you think that the makeup industry would let's put a chemical in there that gives these people cancer? No. There's a lot of people who have gotten skin cancer, other things, from using natural products and having their own natural products than there is otherwise. So that's fact. But nothing has hurt me. I've been wearing foundation since I've been 12 years old. And I'm still, okay, so maybe that's the reason that my leg hurts. Well, for crying out loud, Babs, that's what it is. It's your foundation. That's what's wrong with your leg. Oh my God. But anyway, that's my step. So, and I love it. And I'll never change. And it won't hurt you. So yeah, that's it. So, and by the way, this wig here, I know you'll ask me, this is Leading Lady, which I just did a review on. And after I cut her bangs, I have absolutely fallen in love with this wig. This is caramelized brown. And this is my hat for outside. Anyway. So the only thing that I have added, like in the mornings now, is I have bought my Vital Proteins collagen. I do 1 scoop of this in the morning with my orange juice or in my smoothie, and it gives me this burst of energy. I mean, I can use all the energy I can get right now. So I've had other brands before, and I don't know if somebody on here mentioned this one or not, but I ordered it from Amazon, and it is Vital Proteins, collagen peptides. And I tell you, I add a scoopful in the morning, and I am like, whew, 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 you know, I'm bouncing. So I love it. And I think I have really noticed a difference in my skin, and especially my nails seem to be growing faster. So that's what I've added. So the 3 things that I've added to my routine is my protein, my steamer at night, and my ice cold bath to my face after I cleanse. And I think that for somebody that's going to be 80, I'm on the right track. So you can have it too. Just follow the rules, follow the consistency, work at it. It's never too late. If you're looking at your skin now and it's grayish and it looks lustless, is that a word, lustless? Well, that's the word of the day, boys and girls, lustless. Lifeless, I don't know. You probably need to exfoliate. You would be surprised. I'm going to go back. Exfoliating is probably the greatest thing that you can do for your skin. I mean, the dead skin cells that come off, the oil gland. Exfoliating is probably really one of the best things that you can do for your skin. So in conclusion, let me say, so I forgot to drop this in. I'm going to drop this in now. I'm not sure where, but I forgot to tell you about masking. Masking is something that I do maybe once every 2 weeks. I'm not a big proponent for my skin, that's just for my skin, on masking. I don't think it's a requirement that my skin needs. Maybe you do. I think there's a lot of hype on masks. I love my peel-off masks, my Freeman peel-off masks. That is my absolute favorite to do. I love the way you put them on. They dry on your face and you peel off. You can see the dead skin coming off and some hairs and whatever, but I love my Freeman's mask. So I mask my skin maybe once a week, maybe once every other week, really good. And I just sit back and I enjoy it. So masking to me, for me, I'm not saying for you. Some might go, are she kidding me? I mask it, every day. Now, it's not a step that I find necessary to my skin. So once a week, once every 2 weeks, that is my masking trick. So I will drop this in here someplace. Take care of yourself, hydrate your skin, have a healthy diet, cleanse your face, exfoliate your face, use a good moisturizer, be your own advocate for your skincare. Don't let anybody else tell you what they think that you need, because maybe they're selling a product, or maybe it's good for them. Not necessarily even that they're selling a product, but maybe, it agrees with them. I'll come on here and tell you at my age what I think agrees with me. It might agree with me. You may try it and go, well, where's she coming from? This stinks. So like I say, you can tell by your own skin tests and putting on your product. And if you don't itch or your eyes don't swell, you're onto something. So be your own advocate, not only for your diet, how you feel, but for your sensitivity to your skin. And, each of us have our own sensitivities to food allergies, to clothing itchiness, to skin products. We're all different. We're not the same. And some are good. You can try and you go, yeah, it's not bad. Well, I don't want, it's not bad. I want something that's going to work right away. And I don't want a product that's going to make me look awful for 3 weeks until I'm cleansed out. I don't buy that. I just don't. Now, when I started my skin routine with the product that I used it, I swear to you, and I have some of you subscribers too, within 2 days, I noticed a difference. I brightened up. I did my test. My skin was like flawless. My lines and wrinkles were like totally diminished. So you'll know that. I personally, maybe my sensitivities cannot do retin A. Some of you do it, you girls, I know you creators that do it. I love you. More power to you. I cannot do it because I don't want to look bad before I look good. If I don't look good right away, I don't want to look bad first and then look good. That's just me. I can slough all this stuff off with exfoliating. You might try it for a while and you might get some irritation when you first start, or, something that irritates your skin. I don't know about all the bad stuff coming out first before the good stuff, maybe because that's what retin A. I don't know the statistics of all that stuff, but I know for me, I've never wanted to have an ugly day, and I did a whole video about an ugly day. So I don't want to look bad before I look good. That's just the bottom line. So that's my routine. That's what I believe in the most. And I think if you follow those practices, if you're watching me and you're my age, it's not too late to start. Follow a good routine. And do the steps that I told you, and I guarantee you that you will have a beautiful complexion at almost 80. So thank you so much for coming by. I so appreciate you. I will hope to see you again. I'll give you an update when I get my MRI, in hopes that I don't need surgery or anything that'll keep me away from you, because I miss you. So I will see you again really, really soon. Take care of yourself. I love you. Remember, be the I in kind. That's important today. I love you. Bye.